Hello. In this edition of English Perspectives, I'd like to present the King's Training formula for success in language learning and why we recommend it to our students. The formula is very simple, 30-30-40. But before we look at what that means exactly, we should examine a crucial question. How do we learn languages? Is this kind of learning like, for example, learning geography, maths, or how to use a computer program? The answer, of course, is no. Learning language is not just a question of accumulating information or following a set process. So, what is language? What makes it different in terms of learning? This is a question for which I believe there is no clear answer, but the following words represent just some of the factors which influence language and how we use it. The truth is that language is so deeply embedded in us, how we think, how we feel, and how we relate to other people and our particular environment, that language is effectively part of us. Language is life. So learning a second language should or must be part of our life. It must not be left in the classroom as a separate and independent activity. In our formula, 30-30-40, 30% of our improvement takes place directly in the classroom. The class is the core of our learning experience, the beginning of a learning journey where a language student gets inspiration and motivation to progress, where he or she can consult with their teacher to resolve doubts and receive the guidance they need. The other 30% in our formula is about revision and extension outside class. Although it is independent learning, this percentage is powered by the motivation and knowledge gained in class. The student is proactive and looks for opportunities to apply the learning of the language to his or her own interests. She lets the language into her own life, so that improving is not just a question of study, but one of living. The final 40% is actually about this real life, using those golden moments of real communication, whether at work or in your social life, to apply your learning. And if you don't have these opportunities in your life, then you need to create them. Again, the ideas and motivation for this can come from the core of your learning, the class and your teacher. So what does our formula add up to? Well, 30% plus 30 plus 40 equals 100%, which gives us a student with the attitude, the commitment, the knowledge, and the belief to become a confident and effective user of a language. In the end, the 30-30-40 formula is about language classes being only a part of the story of learning. Ultimately, the whole story belongs to the individual, each student with their own unique path to achieving language competency. At King's Training, we know that applying a plan which recognizes and allows for individuality is the real formula for success.